Hey, gentlemen, this is Vince Miller. Thanks so much for joining me for this devotional. We're just navigating through the book of Proverbs right now. I hope you're enjoying it today. We land in Proverbs chapter 9. I'm going to read verses 13 through 17. Here's what happens next. The woman Folly, it's capitalized Folly here, is loud. She is seductive and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house and she takes a seat on the highest places of the town, calling to those who pass by. And here's what she says. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. And to him who lacks sense, she says, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. So, gentlemen, I want you to know that this is really an important section here. Solomon is trying to help us see that sometimes getting godly wisdom is not so obvious, is it? Occasionally, we feel perplexed by which path to take in life, since two options look identical. I know I've been in this situation a number of times in my life, and at this moment I feel like I'm presented with two good options, and both, well, they look very appealing. Therefore, I'm not sure which one to listen to. And if you read the entirety of chapter 9, you're going to realize that there's Lady Wisdom who says one thing, and Lady Folly who, well, appears to say almost exactly the same thing. Two different paths, two different choices, two different presentations of wisdom. But often, fellas, let's just be honest, one option is just disguising itself as wisdom, which is what is happening here. Or better yet, one is co-opting just enough wisdom or godly wisdom that it can mimic the truth and seduce a man into making the wrong decision. This happens all the time. In fact, Satan did this when he tempted Jesus. He just used statements made by God and twisted them ever so carefully in an attempt to persuade Jesus to make an unwise choice. But Jesus didn't fall for it because he saw through the shell game. And how did Jesus do this? Well, it's actually relatively simple. He just listened for the wisdom. And then don't fall for the selfish appeal in the wrong wisdom. Solomon says it this way in the text. He says, if it is stolen or sweet and done in secret, it may not be as pleasant as it looks. At least that's my rendition of what Lady Folly is saying here and what Solomon is trying to say. So today, fellas, if you have a decision to make and you're presented with what appears to be two good choices and options, just look at both with an eye for the selfish appeal to you. And then you're probably going to know what's the wisest choice to make. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me so much today. If you enjoyed it, like it, subscribe, share it with someone you know. And with that, I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.